Hello, welcome to day 17 and 18 of the Stardew Valley Skull Cavern run. Uh, Checking the mushroom cave this morning, which I think I've been forgetting to do. And I did a little bit of chest maintenance off screen. That's why I started out on the farm. Berry season, which I am definitely going to need a few for the Skull Cavern dives I'm about to embark on. The goal for today is fishing, just to get the last little bit of money I need for the $10,000 bus bundle. I also want to possibly get a little bit extra money because I want to upgrade the axe. Just running out of time in the month, I don't want to walk into summer with the only thing upgraded being my pick and the copper hoe. Hopefully I can start making some real money on these Skull Cavern dives so that I can upgrade my tools to at least copper, if not steel. I definitely do, I believe, want the gold hoe, but that might not be as necessary because I'm not going to be planting 1,000 star fruit. My initial goal, keeping things kind of low, my initial goal is 200 star fruit with the deluxe fertilizer, which is going to be 96,000 for the first harvest. So it's going to be pricey, to be sure, but that will, once kegged with artisan, which I will get from harvesting all the star fruit, definitely outpace my blueberries, which, I mean, they're crazy overpowered star fruit. I'm getting a little bit extra here because I want 12.5, because obviously can't forget that you need 500 gold for the bus ticket, at least at first. After that first bus ticket, you can bring some, which I do, bring some Omni Geodes and trade them for desert totems, which on top of being, well, not free, three geodes, but to be honest, I would kind of consider three geodes cheaper than 500 gold, especially once I start getting these Skull Cavern runs. Something that I might do later in the season if I get a nice stack of Omni Geodes is trade them all in for artifact troves and just open those in mass to get some pearls and treasure chests and golden pumpkins. But then the rest of the day is fishing, and I'm gonna pass out here because I am gonna make sure not to exhaust myself though, because I don't want to wake up with no energy. But waking up with half energy, not a super concern, considering that in the mind, I mean, especially, I'm not thrilled about having to go in with the obsidian edge and the gold pick, but I'm probably going to have to eat quite a lot for health rather than worrying about energy. I legitimately don't think I have ever in any Skull Cavern dive had to eat food for energy, because my energy is always very high because I get hit more than I chop stone. Especially considering that once I get really going, I'm going to be trying to spot craft bombs. Getting some good catfish today. I'm going to hold on to these for a bit. I eventually would like to purchase some salad. I know salad is the go-to food choice for most divers. My typical go-to food choice is sashimi, but the problem with that is you need an upgraded house for the kitchen, and you need to be friends with Linus to get the recipe. The friends with Linus part isn't too hard, honestly. If I just made a tiny bit of an effort to actually talk to him on all those times I was going up to the mountain, I could easily get 3 hearts. But to taking the time to upgrade to the bigger house is unlikely. Also not practical from a speed running standpoint. I'm not a speed runner, but the bed moves farther away from the door by a good chunk. Tiny house, the bed is right there. I'll give you a bit of fair warning. Don't get your hopes up for the 18th. My initial Skull Cavern dive is not super impressive. And a little bit crazy. Back at 1.3, Skull Cavern by now is easy. I don't know why it's off center right there. Because of the mushroom floor. But now the mushroom floor is no more. To the point where normally, it used to be the 18th. Today is a very significant date because this was the last day you could buy Speed Grow. On the account of the fact that Speed Grow is only sold, Deluxe Speed Grow is only sold in the Oasis on Thursdays, and on the last Thursday of the month, the 25th, Pam has her annual checkup. So it was you had to unlock the desert and get enough money for Speed Grow if you were doing a Starfruit run by the 18th. But as you might have noticed, that is significantly more difficult. Now I am off to make Pam angry because this will buy me about an extra hour. She usually gets to the bus stop around 10:30, but if you stand in front of her and block her way, she will get to the bus stop closer to 9:30. It's also her birthday today, so I give her a parsnip. Handy seeing her today, but I wanted to wait until she got to the bus, so that because when you talk to them and give them a gift, they typically stop for a bit. Buying the warp totems and also trading my diamonds in for triple shot espresso, which is better than buying coffee for a couple reasons, and that is without the kitchen, man, look, I'm like getting beat up already. The obsidian edge is it does not cut the mines. But you can't make triple shot espresso without the kitchen and the recipe, and it's a little bit easier to manage than coffee. So the strategy here is I'm trying to mostly avoid the enemies because the enemies are kicking my butt with the obsidian edge. Because the problem with obsidian edge, it's so much weaker than the eventual galaxy sword that you get, but also the swing is slower. It actually has a speed down, whereas the galaxy sword has a speed up. I'm getting decent luck, even though it's an unlucky day. But my run overall is still not spectacular. I do fail to get a prismatic shard, which means I am going to need at least one more day in these mines with the obsidian. Not looking forward to that. And I think I only end up getting something ridiculously small. Oh, they finally got a spicy eel. Get some luck going, which hopefully kind of makes up for the unlucky day, because the thing of it is the luck +1 buff far outweighs the unlucky day. Because this is only a mildly unlucky day. The bat, it's not the skull super unlucky day. And the thing about that is, even the unluckiest of naturally unlucky days is only minus 0.1 luck, whereas the lucky lunch is a full +1. My stack is full. I definitely want the diamonds for triple shot, and rubies also very valuable for, and there's the only iridium ore I get like all day. And I definitely want rubies for more spicy eels, because can't always count on the eels themselves to drop them. Unless you have a spicy eel on, then like the luck kind of feeds into more luck. Get an upgraded magnet ring here. But yeah, the strategy, I'm trying to mostly avoid the enemies, and I'm going for the ores and the gray rocks because I can hit the gold ore in 2 hits, which is the same as the regular rocks, but it gives me gold. But the gray rocks and the iron ore and the copper ore I can hit in 1 hit. So as long as I'm going to be stuck with the gold pick, that's the strategy there, is to any in your way, or maybe hitting a couple as you go for the regular skull cavern rocks, but for the most part you're going to want to kind of walk past them, search the floor. If you have a obsidian edge, or if you have a galaxy sword, then you can also fight too, because you know I already have an iridium band too, and that means that these guys will take the serpents will take 2 or 3 hits instead of the, I don't know, what 8, 9 they seem to be taking right now. Being able to fighting serpents with the galaxy sword is a minor inconvenience, sometimes even a boon, because of the stuff they can drop and the fact that they can drop a ladder. Fighting it with the obsidian edge is rough, really rough. And that's it. So hopefully we get some better luck tomorrow. It is a lucky day, as you can see. And we have some spicy eel now, or we will, after trading those rubies. But, alright guys, see you next time.